Hello everyone, my name is Stephanie Marks, and for my service learning experience I volunteered at Food for Lane County. When Food for Lane County started back in 1984, they only had one staff member, one volunteer, and 5 board members, and they still managed to distribute nearly 2 million pounds of food to Lane County residents. Now, today, their mission is to alleviate hunger by creating access to food, by soliciting and collecting donations, as well as growing and packaging food for distribution through a network of over 180 partner agencies. Food for Lane County produces food through the Grassroots Garden in Eugene, Oregon, and the Youth Farm in Springfield, Oregon. Food for Lane County serves children, families, seniors, and single adults. They are a member of United Way of Lane County and the Oregon Food Bank statewide network. They are also a distribution partner of Feeding America. According to the Food for Lane County website, almost all of the food that they distribute is donated and not purchased. The food comes from the following sources: local businesses, the Oregon Food Bank, the United States Department of Agriculture, local food drives, Food for Lane County Gardens, the Summer Food Program, and other food purchased for the program. Who donates money to Food for Lane County? There are many different sources of financial donations, and those come from individuals, the government, grants, different corporations, investments, the United Way, the Scan and Coupon Program, bequests. So if you wanted to volunteer at Food for Lane County, or if you needed to find out if you're eligible to access any of the services they provide, you can call the phone numbers listed here at 541-460-7192, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can go to their address at 770 Bailey Hill Road in Eugene. Or if you want to contact another staff member, you can call this other number listed here. If you have internet access, you can go online and you can see what services you are eligible to get. So for my service learning experience, I spent a few mornings volunteering with the Fresh Alliance for 2.5 hours each morning. This is not a picture of the Fresh Alliance. I did not take any pictures while I was there in the kitchen. This was actually taken out at one of the gardens. But at Fresh Alliance, we sorted through donated produce to separate good food from the food that was squished or overripe or moldy or anything like that. Restaurants and stores donated food that's close to the date they have stamped on there, the use by date or the best by date, and it would get redistributed to people. I also spent a couple of evenings with the Evening Kitchen from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Where I had my teenage daughter join me, and we had a pretty good time repackaging donated food. One day last week, we all lined up and made food boxes by using a list of items that they gave us, and the whole group of us did this over and over again until the donated food was all gone. We made so many boxes. And then we were all given 5-gallon tubs of donated organic grape jelly, and we repackaged it into smaller tubs, and my daughter kind of made a huge mess. I don't think I've ever seen so much jelly in my entire life, but we got that done and redistributed it. And we also went to the Grassroots Garden in Eugene. The garden is a really cool place. We mostly helped out in the outdoor kitchen. We prepared lunch for the volunteer group by using ingredients that we got from the garden. It was really awesome to see how efficiently they conserved water and used the scrap food in the compost pile. We're going to continue volunteering there at the grassroots garden, because there are so many skills you can learn just by helping out and volunteering. It's kind of a really good deal for everybody. There are many knowledgeable people at the garden who teach the volunteers as they learn to do the compost and plant the vegetables, and that's really a really great learning experience there. My supervisors at Food for Lane County were Dan Budd. He was my supervisor in the morning, and Graham supervises for the evening kitchen. This is actually a picture of Graham that I stole off the internet because I didn't take a picture of him before I got this presentation done. He's a really cool guy. He teaches kickboxing at U of O, or at least he used to. Really neat people. Other volunteers there included high school students, college students, and some people were completing community service for other reasons too. The most difficult aspect of this project, I think, was sorting through rotten food. That's a pretty gross picture, and pretty much reality when you're sorting through produce, because some of the stores would throw heavy stuff on top of pretty fragile produce like tomatoes or grapes or strawberries, and if the food got squished or damaged, we really couldn't use it. We had to throw it in the compost. So it was frustrating to see all of that food go to waste when so much of it could have gone and have been distributed to people who needed it if someone had just taken a second to package it correctly. Our questions on our list for this presentation ask us what we're most proud of doing, and this is funny because this is one of my favorite lifters. His name is Patrick. He's a weightlifter, and the thing I'm most proud of being able to do is lift these heavy boxes and being able to contribute a lot of physical effort to get more food sorted. And more food being sorted meant more was available for distribution that day, and I liked knowing that I can make a tiny bit of difference for somebody. It's kind of a big deal to me because a year ago I could not lift even a gallon of milk, much less anything actually heavy. So it was really meant a lot to me that I was physically able to do this service for other people. And Patrick is a really cool weightlifter. You should check him out. From volunteering at Food for Lane County, I learned a lot about how our community contributes to the cause of alleviating hunger. It is amazing to see how much food is brought in for distribution. There are so many different projects going on all under one roof. It's really amazing. In addition to the Fresh Alliance, the Day Kitchen and Evening Kitchen, Meals on Wheels also operates out of Food for Lane County. It opened my eyes to the needs of my community as well as other cities in Lane County, and it is a relief to know that there are so many resources out there to help people who are suffering from food insecurity. I was really glad to contribute my time and look forward to doing it again this weekend. The other positive outcomes of this project were that we were able to contribute directly to alleviating hunger by getting food sorted, packaged, and ready for distribution. In the long term, we were able to learn more about gardening so I can grow extra produce here at home to donate to those in need. And another positive outcome is getting my two teenagers involved in volunteering. Some aspects of the volunteering were not very pleasant for them, but it made me really proud to see them push through and do the work to help other people.